My message to the United States and Israel is that it is high time to end the war as human suffering deepens, civilian casualties mount, and the global economic impact is increasingly devastating. And my message to Iran is to stop attacking their neighbors that are not parties to the conflict. The Security Council has condemned these attacks and demanded that they end. And it has reaffirmed that respect for navigational rights and freedoms around critical maritime routes, such as the Strait of Hormuz, must be respected. The prolonged closure of the strait is choking the movement of oil, gas and fertilizer at a critical moment in the global planting season. Across the region and far beyond, civilians are enduring serious harm and living under profound insecurity. I witnessed some of these consequences firsthand during my recent visit to Lebanon. There too, the war must stop. Hezbollah must stop launching attacks into Israel. And Israel must stop its military operations and strikes in Lebanon, which are hitting civilians the hardest. The Gaza model must not be replicated in Lebanon. Around the globe, markets are in turmoil, humanitarian operations are constrained, and on every front, the shock waves are falling hardest on those who bear no responsibility for this conflict. The poorest, the most vulnerable, the least able to absorb yet another blow. The UN system is deeply engaged in trying to minimize the consequences of the war. And the best way to minimize those consequences is clear. End the war immediately. War is not the answer. We need a way out of this disaster. Diplomacy is the way out. Full respect of international law is the way out. Peace is the way out.
Can you tell us what this envoy is going to be doing and what you are doing already to try to promote negotiations between Israel, the United States on one side, and Iran?
You will be doing more directly on the ground, as I try to do from New York. You'll be doing everything possible to support all the efforts for mediation, all the efforts for peace, to be in contact with all the parties, and at the time to look into the aspects in which this conflict is having a dramatic impact in the region, with the suffering of civilians in the region and around the world, with an impact on the global economy that is causing tremendous trouble for the less developed countries.
As you might know, Iran has already rejected the proposal that the U.S. has put on the table, and already, as you're calling for de-escalation, the President Trump is sending thousands of more troops to the region. It seems like it's more escalation. How much longer can this go on, and what specifically is your message now, given how close we are potentially to more escalation?
My message is that diplomacy must prevail. And diplomacy requires sincere dialogue. We have mediators that have offered their services. They are very engaged.
We are talking about ending another war on top of all the other wars that are there. What are the humanitarian consequences, particularly for the developing world?
But this war has a direct impact on everything that you mentioned. Sustainable development goals, poverty. I mean, just to give an example, the Gulf countries are strong suppliers of the raw materials for nitrogen fertilizers. And this is absolutely crucial. We are getting close to the planting season in different parts of the world. Without fertilizers, today, we might have hunger tomorrow.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download Metro TV Extend sekarang.